Today we're talking about What If Episode 4. What if Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands? I'm Candace, and with me is Arzu.
Hello.
And wow, we thought last week's episode was dark.
This was so dark.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. We are going right into the spoilers. So, I guess in this universe, Doctor Strange and Christine, they never broke up.
Yeah.
So she's going with him to his award ceremony, unlike in the original movie where it's just him. And she dies. And I have in my notes, I'm like, did she get bridged in this universe?
She did. Several times.
Oh my God, so many times. And at first I was like, it's odd that the first Doctor Strange movie happens. Kind of like no real changes. Because he goes to find the sorcerer because of his hands.
Yeah.
And this time it's because of Christine. But I guess because if he's destined to be the Sorcerer Supreme,
it's going to pull him that way anyway.
Yeah. Something's going to happen that inspires him to go.
Okay, so before we really get into it, when I saw the premise of what if Doctor Strange lost his heart, I didn't watch the promo on Twitter, so I don't know how much it gave away. I thought they meant his literal heart.
Me too. Me too. I was like, how is that gonna work? Because he loses his actual hands.
He'll just die. But no, his metaphorical heart, his emotional heart.
And it could be twofold. He loses his heart when Christine dies, but also he loses his heart in his
demon phase.
Yes, trying to get all this power because it's Doctor Strange goes off the deep end, and he's pretty much just doing what Carl Mordu did in the end credits of Doctor Strange, is getting the power of all these sorcerers or magical beings and destroying them.
Yeah.
And they seem to be living in him because he's we gotta do stuff.
He's absorbing. It was so weird. This episode took so many turns. Whereas I feel like the other ones were fairly straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
This one was he lost Christine and now he wants to go back in time. Okay, he needs more power, so now he's absorbing all the creatures, but actually he's been split in two and there's two versions of him, and it just kept turning in ways that I was not expecting.
The award he's winning is about the two hemispheres of the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Separating those two.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
I didn't even pick up on that.
I love this stuff. It's these little Easter eggs. What do you think of Benedict Cumberbatch's accent?
Okay, so I buy it when I can see his face.
Yes.
I buy it less when I can't. Is that weird? It was
really noticeable. I thought he did a passable job in the original movie, but in this, every word, I was like, oh.
I actually did myself a favor today and did not watch the opening credits. I left it running, but I didn't read the names.
Oh.
Just in case there was... So that was Benedict Cumberbatch then?
Yeah, that was Benedict Cumberbatch. That was Rachel McAdams. That was Tilda Swinton. That was Benedict Wong.
Okay. I'm if it turns out that I don't know, Chris Hemsworth is going to show up, I don't want to know ahead of time or whatever, so...
Speaking of cameos, I saw Leslie Bibb's name at the beginning, but I didn't register that the journalist who was reporting about one of Christine's death in the apartment was Leslie Bibb from Iron Man 1 and 2.
Oh man, so it's the same. Oh, clever.
We get the tentacle monster again. I have in my notes, is this Star Wars?
Me too. I was apparently MCU is tentacles too.
And I also have in my notes, Wong is amazing in any universe.
And severely underpaid. He just does not get paid enough for this.
No, he doesn't. In the middle, we see the evil Doctor Strange notice the Watcher, and I was like, oh. But then at the very end, finally we get the Watcher actually talking to someone.
Yeah. This must be a Doctor Strange thing because he sort of inhabits that space of space and time, so he can perceive the Watcher, but which makes me wonder down the line if we have other people who can perceive time, space, and reality, if they'll see the Watcher too.
Or is a Watcher only letting himself be seen because that reality is destroyed, so he can't affect it?
That's what I mean. If somebody else down the line does something that destroys reality or destroys time or space, because those are the three things that the Watcher says in the beginning. And Strange has messed with all of that. So if somebody else does that in the series, will the Watcher pop up again, I wonder?
Yeah, I think it's Sylvie like hiding in apocalypses is like she can't change things there, so she's not affecting anything. Watcher's like, he's probably a lonely dude, just watching people. He's just like, okay, the reality is about to end. I can talk to someone finally.
Yeah, it's not like he can do anything to stop it.
Yeah. So yeah, the Dark Doctor Strange wins. He brings Christine back to the universe that is ending, and shock, she goes along with it.
What do you mean she goes along with it? She's terrified.
No, she goes along with the universe ending.
Oh, along with I'm like, she's like, cool. I'm like, wait, what?
No,
kidding.
Her last words are like, Steven, what have you done?
Yeah, because like, at what cost?
He kept saying Christine, and I kept thinking of Phantom of the Opera.
Oh no.
Like, what other medium has this Christine that much?
No, you're right.
So overall feelings?
This was like messed up. This is, I think, I know like last week was dark in that the Avengers died, but I think this is the darkest it's been so far.
This is the darkest timeline.
Yeah, honestly.
No, because at least last week's episode, we had hope. Like, we saw Fury, like, there's Captain America, and then there's Captain Marvel. And I'm like, look, he's going to get his butt kicked by Captain Marvel. It's going to be hilarious, in that universe. Yeah. But, like, this one, it's just...
The world just ended.
Yeah.
So I think these are, like, the most severe consequences we've seen, too, for an alternate timeline.
Yeah. So it's good that Stephen Strange was a douchebag and broke up with Christine.
It was better for Christine.
It was better for Christine. It's better for the universe.
Yeah. Be a douchebag, everybody.
Yeah.
We might save the world. That's the lesson here. Being a douchebag saves the world.
It is alluded in episode 2 that Ego was going to destroy T'Challa's Star-Lord's universe when he saw Peter. Because... alluded. Yeah, we didn't actually see it. Which is so different.
Yeah, watching everything just crumble was...
Yeah. Arzu, what if it only gets darker from here on out?
Then these reactions are going to get sadder.
I know, because, like, episode 2, I was so happy. I mean, I was sad because Chadwick, obviously, but, like, it was, like, fun and stuff like that. And then last week, I was like, oh. And now this week, I'm like, oh.
The thing is, I don't want to put this out there and manifest it, but how could it get darker?
All the Avengers are turned into zombies, which we saw in the trailer.
That would be funny.
I know. I can't wait. Oh, my God. But we know Bucky confronts Captain America zombie, and that's got to be dark. So we want to know, what did you think of this episode?
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. We hope you have a marvelous day.